Welcome to our center. How do you do? We so glad, so very glad to see you. You are welcome here.
Wait. We're feeding here at our hub school. There's 2,640 students that get fed twice a day. The Olympic primary school that we're at is right here in Kibera. Kibera is the worst slum in Nairobi. It has over 1 million people living in it. Now, Larry and Feed the Children and Humanity Unites Brilliance is committed to expanding our feeding to over 500,000 children. And we obviously started in one of the toughest places in the world. Over 1 million people, as I said, live here. So the fantastic thing that we're able to do through our sustained program is expand our numbers every single month, because each of our members is feeding 3 children and educating 3 children, and it's proven that when a child is fed really well, their academic grades go up by 20, 30, 40, 50%. And also, of course, it guarantees a child coming to school, because if a child is guaranteed to have food at school, you know that their parents, who are living in the slums, and it's normally just a single woman, is going to be sending their child to school. To the side of me is Sprite, and then Larry Jones of Feed the Children himself, I'm giving you 2 scoops each, is also feeding with us. This is where humanity truly is united by brilliance. To have the brilliance of Feed the Children, Sprite, who started Feed 333, and together they did 1.2 million meals over 33 days in Harlem in 2006, and they're getting ready to do a large feeding in America at Christmas. Larry, all these children are coming from Kibera?
Yes. And
how long have you been working in the slums here?
I've been working in the slums in Kibera for well over 20 years, and we've always had some feeding programs, but since we teamed up with WFP and also with Hub, we're expanding, and what excites me is the fact that when these children come and they get a meal like this, they don't go to sleep in the classroom. It also encourages them to come to school, and also it takes a burden off mom and dad who really struggle just to make any kind of ends meet. So this is really making a phenomenal difference. And if people could be here, and best way I can say it, dip up and then look in this little girl's face and see the excitement.
She feels it's not enough.
Okay, and see the excitement. I think there'd be many more people who are going to join Hub.
And of course the children as well come to school wearing a school uniform, and it costs around about 1,600 Kenyan shillings, which is just over $20, to send a child to school because they have to have a school uniform. How wonderful it will be now for a Hub that's starting the microcredit programs in the slums with the mothers to be working with Larry and Feed the Children to start making some school uniforms. And when we get the school uniforms, we're obviously sustaining the women with their own funding, so that goes back to the community of Kibera and to the homes of the women, and it becomes this cycle of moving from survival through self-empowerment to the true place of abundance. It's exactly what Hub is about, and we really encourage each and every one of you to go out and share this message and just keep expanding, feeding 3 children, educating 3 children, providing fresh water for 10, and land eco self-sustainment and microloans. It's easy to visualize when you're actually here what impact that is going to have. And with 400,000 members, that means we'll be looking after and impacting directly 6.5 million children. Nelson Mandela said that the greatest weapon in the world is education. Over $10 billion a year, that's all it would take, would have every child on the planet educated and fed. This is Larry's dream, it's been Francis's dream, and of course for Sprite, myself, and everyone at Hub, this is our dream.